Good morning, everyone. Look at my pet Milo, and Milo is a lovely kitten, and he's naughty, but he's very, very lovely, very, very loving and caring, and a sweet kitten. So today my story is all about a girl whose name is Lila, and who wants a pet like Milo. Can be any animal, yeah, and I'm going to tell you the story, but before that, say bye bye to Milo. Bye Milo, bye bye. Go Milo, go play. Yeah, here I come back, and it's a story about a little girl, Layla, and Layla wants a pet. Let's see, I'm going to read a story which is my favorite one, and whoever wants to listen to me, any story, I prefer this story because this story has fantastic characters. I'll tell you what are the characters, and let's see then. And before that, a happy morning, happy Onam to all of you. I wish that you all had a fantastic family time during this festive season. Yeah. So here I go. I am starting my lovely story, which I really like, and I want you to listen to me. You know, and the story is something about. No, I'm not going to tell you. You will tell me what is this story about. What are the characters? What is your guess? What do you guess that what can be there in this story? And before that, I must tell you the topmost write-up. This is the name of the story. We call it title also, and this is the name who has written, the author. The author's name is here down, and this is the cover page. So look at the picture and tell me what can you understand from this story. What can be the storyline? Yeah, can you guess for a while? 2 minutes. You want to say? Okay, tell me. What do you think this story is about? A lion? Yeah, perhaps a lion, because I think this is the back portion of a lion, and I can see the men of lion and the yellow body and the tail. And what else? A zoo. But what made you think it's a zoo? Oh, because of the bars, because of these things behind the bar. Yeah, the lion is behind the bar. But personally, I don't like the animals to be in the zoo. Inside the enclosure, inside the cage. I just want to see them happily roaming around under the sky, amidst the green forest, and that's the perfect place for them. They are free. They are born free. Anyways, so this is the story about Layla, and Layla is very keen on having a pet like Milo. And let's see. So she thought of writing to zoo, and for Layla, Rod Campbell has written this book on behalf of Layla. And Rod Campbell is the author of the book, and let's see what is happening in this book. Layla has written to the zoo that she needs a pet. So, I have written to the zoo to send me a pet. They send me an, I'll give you a clue. Something has come in this yellow box. Yeah? But what can it be? I can see lots of standing lines, sleeping lines, and the dots. And it is written heavy, very heavy. What is that animal that can be very heavy? What do you think? It has big floppy ears and a long trunk and two white tusks. Yes. I know that this is an elephant. Oh my God, can Lila keep it as a pet? Just think of, it's too big and very, very heavy. Can he live inside the house? Think of it, okay? And the major thing, it is the fun fact is that the largest land animal, elephant, and it has a teeny weeny tail. Look at the body and the teeny weeny tail. Oh my god. So Laila thought, no, I should send him back to the zoo. Then who is coming? So they send me someone very, very tall. I can see the door and it is written, fragile, handle it with care. And he was too tall. How can Laila keep this animal inside the house? Because he's too tall. And who is the tallest animal? What do you think? Who is the tallest of everyone? Who has a long neck? Yes, I can hear somebody saying giraffe. Fantastic. I'm opening the door and look at the giraffe. Such a long neck, and because of this long neck they can just reach up to the tall trees and have their delicious juicy leaves. So this is the tallest animal, a giraffe, and Laila said, no, I can't keep him as a pet. Next who is coming? Let me give you, you can see somebody too fierce, very, very fierce. And it is written, he was too fierce, and it is written danger. Ow, ow, I can hear the roaring also. Who can it be? He's the king of the jungle. Let's see who is coming. Open it with care and be very careful. Ow, ow, oh my god, this is a lion. And a female lion is called lioness. And they love to hunt during the stormy days, stormy nights, storm. That time they love to hunt. And a group of lion is called pride of lion. Yeah, when they are in a group. Can you keep a lion as a pet? Laila said she can't keep. But Milo is somewhat, he resembles a lion actually. But anyways, we can't keep a lion, no? So let him be in that zoo only under the sky. Yeah, let's see who is coming next. Somebody is saying that he's called the sheep of the desert. Who can it be? He has a hump on the back. But he's too grumpy, and Laila doesn't want any grumpy pet. Who can it be? Let's see. I can see the face. What do you think? With care. Okay, let's open the door. Oh my god, this is a camel. Camel is called the sheep of the desert. Indeed, they are so useful in a place where there are lots of sand and sand and sand. I have seen camel. I have actually, I had a ride on camel in Rajasthan. Yeah, it was fantastic. They are very useful animal. But Laila said, no, I can't keep him. He is also too big and too grumpy. I don't want anyone grumpy in my house. I want him to play with me. Next coming someone. Oh my god, somebody has been sent from the zoo. What do you think? It is very, very scary, and it's slithery, and it's slimy. Who can it be? Snake, I guess. Yes, it's a scary snake. And Laila said, no, I can't keep him in my house. I'm scared. Snake is in the grass. Snake is in the grass. Snake is in the grass. I can't keep him in my house, Auntie Sangita. Okay, we will send him back. Then who is coming? Hoop, 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 hoop. He loves to eat banana. And be careful if you keep him as a pet. Be careful about your bananas on your breakfast table. Who can it be? Hello there. Oh, it's a naughty monkey. Do you want to keep a pet? Do you want to keep him as a pet? Laila, do you want? No, Laila said, no, I love banana. Then every morning I'll come to my breakfast table and I'll find my banana not there. Okay, then we'll send him back to zoo then. Okay, monkey, thanks for coming. Then who is coming next? Oopsie daisy. a very small box. What can it be? They're saying he was too jumpy. Too jumpy. Who can jump? Who can jump a lot? Hoop, hoop, hoop. And he doesn't have any tail. Can it be rabbit? No, rabbit has a tail. Then who can it be? It's somehow green sometimes in color. And when it rains, they come out and say, Griffith, Griffith, Griffith. Who can it be? Oh, a teeny weeny frog. Layla, you want to keep him as a pet? No, Lala said, no, I don't want to keep him as a pet. He will jump everyone, and then I have to run again and again to keep him in my place. Okay, Lala, we will send him back then. Bye, Froggy. Thanks for coming. Then finally Zoo is thinking hard. What to send Lila? Finally, Lila said, Oh, Auntie Sangeeta, I found my perfect pet. He's too perfect for me. And I kept him. I like him, and who do you think it is inside this box? From all your friends at the zoo. All of them decided over him, and they sent this wonderful pet to Layla. And see, oh, my God, it's a small puppy. A puppy indeed, a lovely pet like I have a cat. A dog can be a puppy too. Dog can be a pet too. A little puppy, and he is so playful. He's so happy, and Layla is happy too. So this is our story about Dear Zoo, and Zoo indeed is very benevolent, and they absolutely tried their best to send the perfect pet for Layla. And Layla is really happy. No, Layla? Alright. So, this is our story, Dear Zoo by Rod Campbell. Keeping a pet is not easy. So when you think of keeping a pet, I'm sure that many of you already have. Be careful in the sense that you have lots of responsibility. Keeping a pet, taking care of them, feeding them, cleaning them, and playing with them. So it all takes a lot of your energy. So be careful about keeping a pet. It's not a matter of just keeping for the sake of keeping a pet. Pet is someone who is part of your family, correct? Like Milo is part of my family. So next time I'll meet you. But before that, before saying goodbye to you, I want you to make a small booklet, and in that booklet, you will draw the animals you want to keep as your pet. You want to keep as your pet. It can be anyone, it can be any animal, but just draw them. And if you can't write, I know that you will find it little difficult. You can take help from your parents to write one-liner for your pet. Why do you want to keep him as a pet? And then in the next class, I'll also make my own booklet. I already have a pet, but in case in future if I want to have another pet, what would be my choice? So we will all share our booklet with each other to see which pet and why we want to keep them as pet. Till then, bye bye, take care, happy petting.